Hi everyone, and welcome to Beginner Strength with the Ultimate Exercise Ball. Super excited to have you. Maybe you're just new to fitness, maybe you're recovering from an injury, maybe you're new to the ball. We welcome. Today, ball, maybe a mat if it makes you feel more comfortable, wall. I have a lighter set of weights. If you don't have weights at home, one, you don't need them. Two, you can use bottles of water, cans of soup, just so it gives you something to hold on to for when we do our chest press. Besides that, we have 6 moves. Each move we're going to perform for 1 full minute, and then as you progress, you'll repeat this whole circuit 2 times. All right, so I got you. We're gonna do this together. It's gonna be fun. Welcome to the ball. First move, up at the wall with your ball. If you do have a mat on the floor, make sure it's out of the way. Okay, here we go. Ball at the wall, and then we're going to face forward. We're gonna get that ball in the small part of our back. So it's resting in that nice little curve. And then we're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. You decide. From here, I want your back heel off the floor. I don't care how far back that leg is, but I do want heel off the floor, toes down. Front leg, toe pointed forward, and I want you to have a staggered stance. So we don't want to look like we're on a tightrope. I want a wide base down here. That's going to help us balance. Okay. Throughout, shoulders, hips are going to stay in a nice straight line. Arms are purely going to rest by your side. We're going for a lunge. So we're here for 1 minute. Shoulders back, chest out, shoulders away from ears. We're gonna go straight down. So down I go. I'm gonna hang out for a sec. Shoulders, hips, nice straight line. Knee is in line with my heel. If that is not the case, when we push through heel to come back up, we're gonna adjust this front leg. So it's a nice slow down. We do a little spot check, shoulder, hip, straight line, knee, heel, straight line, back heel off the floor, push through front heel, straight back up. Breathe. Okay. So we have that little pause in the bottom just to give us that half a second with alignment, form, shoulders back, chest out. Sometimes tendency is to follow the ball, so my hips will roll back or my hips will go forward. We're thinking weights going straight down, and we're going to decide how low we go. Maybe we go all the way down. Maybe we go half an inch down. We decide. And we're here for a minute, and maybe it changes throughout the minute. Maybe sometimes we go lower. Maybe sometimes we stay up a little bit higher. Okay. Rest, switch sides. So we're going to get that opposite foot forward. Everything else stays the same. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, toes pointed straight forward. Don't go anywhere. Let's get set. Back heel off the floor, shoulders, hips, straight line, chest out, eyes up, shoulders away from ears. Staggered stance, feet wide, wide base for me. Okay, here we go, straight down. Pause, shoulders, hips, straight line, knee, heel, straight line, push through heels, straight back up. That little spot check. Down we go, shoulders, hips, knee, heel, push straight back up. Now, this side might feel completely different than the other one, and that's okay. Maybe this side feels stronger, maybe this side feels more natural, maybe this side feels super weird. All cool, no worries. As long as we're still fighting for really good form and technique. And maybe range of motion is different on this side than the other one. Maybe we can sink that little bit lower on this side. When you're going down and up, we want to, again, be very mindful that knee's not collapsing in. It is right above my heel. Last one, because we only have 5 seconds left. Shoulders, hips, knee, heel, push through heel, up I come. Okay, chest press. We're done with the wall. So you're gonna take your trusty little ball away from the wall. If you have weights or bottles of water or cans of soup, you will grab those now. If not, again, don't worry about it. We'll pretend. Okay, if you are on a mat, general rule of thumb, ball and feet need to be on the mat. So you're going to start with the ball at the back edge of the mat so that when we walk forward, you're in that nice straight line. Okay, we're holding our weights or not. Hands are going to come down onto the ball. We are going to walk ourselves forward until our shoulders are resting on the ball. So we're slowly going to start marching and walking ourselves forward. We're going to start finding our torso onto the ball. We'll keep on walking until head and shoulders finally get to rest. From here, lift our hips up towards the ceiling. So this is what I call my tabletop. Head and shoulders are going to rest on the ball. Shoulders, hips, knees are in a straight line. My knees are directly over my heels. Our hands are going to come in line with our shoulders, elbows out wide, palms face knees. And here for a minute, we're going to push those weights or push those hands straight up towards the ceiling. They're going to come in line with our chest, and then we're going to control those arms back out and down. Okay, 1 minute here. The ball's not moving. You've turned yourself into a bench. Your wrists are in neutral, which means they're not rolling forward, they're not rolling back. Grip on your weight is nice and relaxed. We're breathing. Head and shoulders happy, hanging out, doing not very much. Your butt and your legs might be on fire. If your back is ouchy, sore, I want you to drop your hips a little bit. We'll lower those hips. And then when you're ready, if you pop those hips back up. Now, if your bum's just saying, oh my gosh, I'm tired, I don't care, keep it up. We're gonna keep our hips up nice and strong. Difference between ouchy sore and oh my gosh, I'm working. Okay, last one. And bring those arms back down. You're going to lower your hips, head will come off the ball. We're slowly going to walk ourselves back towards the ball, round through shoulders, hands can find the ball, and help yourselves all the way back up to sit. Hello. Put these away. Okay, if we had weights or water bottles, etc., we're putting those off to the side. But we're coming back out into that position because now we know. All right, hands are coming onto the ball. We're walking ourselves back out until head and shoulders rest. They are hanging out, shoulders, hips, knees, nice straight line. Toes pointed straight forward. Ball is going to stay still here, and so are my knees. Those two things are what we're focused on here. Then, all that happens while we keep the ball still and our knees still, our hips lower towards the ground. We push through our heels, and our hips come back up towards the ceiling to that tabletop. 1 minute. Okay. Hips lower and hips lift. I am focused on, you are focused on, we are focused on the ball staying still and our knees staying still. Knees still means our knees are not moving forward and back or in and out. Upper body, arms, wherever make you happy. A lot of people like hands on hips. It gives them a little guide as to if hips are lowering or how hips are lowering and lifting. Some people like fingertips on the outside of their thighs, and that really gives you a feedback of whether your legs, knees are staying nice and still. So really, you can have arms across chest, really whatever works for you. I'm really starting to feel my back. Fire. Last one here. Down. Glutes, hamstrings, back of legs, and rest those hips. Lift head. Slow, slow walk all the way back up. Okay, you're doing great, you're doing amazing, you're doing wonderful. We have 2 moves left, both focused on here. Okay, core, rib cage to below your bum. This one here, we're going to walk ourselves out, but now our back is going to stay on the ball. If you feel like your feet are slipping, sometimes I have people that really enjoy having their feet at the wall, so absolutely we can lock in over there. I'll stay here because I'm in the middle of the camera. Okay, so hands here. We're going to walk ourselves out until low back is resting on the ball. My feet are directly underneath my knees are in line with my hips, but now my shoulders are up. So I feel my core engaged already, and I have that wide base again. I've got my feet wide. 3 points of contact, right? Ball, foot, foot, nice and stable. arms across chest. I'm going to lift up through my abs. Shoulders are coming up and opposite shoulder towards opposite knee. I'm going to control the open, chin away from chest, just to neutral, so my upper abs are still firing. And exhale, opposite shoulder, opposite knee. Oblique crunch for a minute. And I'm keeping the ball as still as possible. So again, focus is ball's not moving. My upper body is moving, my lower body staying nice and still. I'm lifting from belly button up. I'm driving my opposite shoulder towards my opposite knee while keeping my chin away from chest. So I'm not crunching in. I'm staying nice and long. Then when I come back to neutral, I'm not allowing my shoulders to drop. I'm keeping my shoulders nice and strong. So right here underneath my rib cage is nice and tight. Thought is, if I was there and I came over and punched you right in the gut, that would still be nice and strong. We're still nice and engaged through there. Exhale up, helps abs contract a little bit more. Roll back to neutral, last one here. And back to neutral. Okay, all the way, all the way, all the way. I'm going to grab one weight. Do you need it? No. If you want it, yes. Okay, stick with me on this one. It's a little bit weird for the pattern, but it's wonderful and fantastic, and we're working core and we're working rotation, so we need this strength for everyday life. We're walking back out into our tabletop. You know that position now. So hands will come onto the ball, and we're going to walk ourselves out. Nice and slow again, till we get that head and shoulders resting on the ball. Then hands or weight are together in line with your chest. So if there's a nice straight line here, my weight's right in line with our chest. That is not going to change the whole time. So I want you to think almost that there's a stick from the weight to the middle of your chest, and we can't bend that stick. Head and shoulders happy, relaxed. Legs bent, hips up strong. Now, you're going to bring that weight towards me, so the ball is going to move away from, the weight's going to come towards me because it's in line with my chest, so my whole torso has to twist from belly button up. I get my shoulders stacked, weight in line with chest, shoulders stacked, hips up, ball rolls. I come back to the middle, and I roll away from me. So now the weight's going to roll away, the ball's going to come towards me. I'm twisting, and then come back to the middle. All right, so we're going to keep on rolling back and forth here. Mindful that sometimes we come back up and we keep rolling. That's okay. Laugh, get back up, come on back and join us, right? Sometimes momentum takes over and the roll continues. Also on this, for some reason unbeknownst to me after 20 years, we traveled backwards. So every now and then do a little spot check and make sure that head and shoulders are still resting on the ball. Our feet are directly underneath our knees, and we'll walk and follow the ball as it travels backwards. Okay, last one here. It's a really good stretch on that low back. And bring that weight down to our chest, lift our head, drop our bums, slow, 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 walk back up. And ta-da! You guys did amazing. That was awesome. Okay, so proud of you. Make sure we do the cool down. You deserve a stretch after that. You did wonderful, you did fantastic. Maybe leave me a little note that says which move was your favorite. If you're new to us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and maybe the little bell notification so you're always aware of new videos that we put out. Thanks for working out. Have a good day.